How is it going, everybody? Too Spooky here, and today is going to be the first day in the week of 10's. Hope you guys are ready. We got a lot of crazy stuff for you this week. And if you're not sure what the week of 10's is, we recently hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. And because of that, I'm going to be putting out a 10 facts video every day for a whole entire week. Today we're going to be counting down 10 facts about Kisuke Urahara. Now this video was suggested by a couple people. The first being Soul Madness. And I strongly urge you guys to go check out his channel to get caught up with the latest Bleach chapters. So thank you for that suggestion. I also had this suggested by Naruto Uzumaki. So thank you very much for the suggestion, and thanks for the congratulations, man. Hopefully we can get to that 25 soon. And the last person who suggested this was Lady Love 3.0. Now when you say top 10 things about Urahara moments, hopefully this is what you meant. Otherwise, I'm sorry. And just a little disclaimer before we jump into the facts. I have been known to mispronounce basically every single word I say. So if I mispronounce something, I'm sorry. I am no expert when it comes to Japanese words, sayings, names, all that jazz. So let's jump right into the facts, shall we? Number 1. Kisuke Urahara is by far one of the smartest Shinigami. Because of his immense intelligence, he created the Research and Development Institute in Soul Society. He also invented many unique inventions for many different situations, which we will go over some of his most notable inventions now. The Hogyoku. Hogyoku is a small orb that was believed to be capable of dissolving the boundary between a Shinigami and a Hollow. Now this invention actually caused one of the biggest conflicts between Soul Society and Aizen, the Gigai. Now the Gigai is an artificial body created to help broken souls stabilize and restore their energy. And Gigai are also used to enable Shinigami stationed in the human world to interact with other humans. The Ryatsu Concealing Cloak. This is a cloak which hides the user's spiritual pressure. The Restoration Hot Springs. After studying the properties of the Blood Hell Pond and the White Bone Pond in the domain of Tenjiro Kirinji, Urahara replicated them in his own personal hot springs, which is located in Yoruichi's underground training grounds in Soul Society. This hot spring is able to drastically speed up one's healing process by soothing away the wounds and blood in one's Ryatsu. Minor cuts and other minor injuries will heal almost instantly. And the last one we're going to talk about, the Shunshin Shohenge Activator. I know I just butchered that. Kisuke created a special paper that by simply removing a tag will activate Yoruichi's powerful lightning cat transformation thing. He made this because he knows Yoruichi doesn't like using this transformation because of the way it looks. This way, Kisuke can force the transformation, in the end hopefully speeding up the battle for the better. These are just a few of his inventions among many others, but to me, these were the most notable. Number 2. Kisuke's birthday is December 21st, otherwise known as New Year's Eve. It's gotta be one hell of a party. Number 3. Some other general information about him is that he is exactly 6 feet tall and he weighs 152 pounds. Number 4. Before Kisuke was a captain, he was the head of the Detention unit within the Stealth Force. The Detention unit is responsible for the imprisonment and supervision of all the criminals within the Serite. They also have another duty known as Special Detention. Special Detention concerns those who joined the Gotai 13, but were judged to be a danger or threat to their fellow Shinigami. The Detention unit investigates, apprehends, and keeps these individuals sealed away from the rest of Soul Society within the Special Underground Detention Facility, otherwise known as the Nest of Maggots. It should be noted that those who are kept in the Maggot's Nest have not actually committed any crime, but have been identified by the laws of Soul Society as dangerous elements. This unit acts somewhat similar to a prison and mental rehabilitation center. The activities of this division are shrouded in mystery and remains virtually unknown to the majority of the public, as well as most Gotai 13 members up to the level of Lieutenant. Number 5. One of Kisuke's most recognizable features is his green and white striped hat. Well, did you know that you can actually buy this hat? See, right here, you can get it all over the internet. Also, on top of that, Kisuke's shop, the Urahara Soten, is actually a real store in Japan, where Kubo, the creator of Bleach, sells clothing he designs and other Bleach-related clothes and merchandise. Number 6. Kisuke found a way to achieve bankai in just 3 days, a task that is said to take years to achieve. He did this by creating the Detention, a doll-like object that is human-shaped. This man-sized doll forcibly materializes the spirit of a Zanpakuto into the human world when stabbed by the Zanpakuto. In doing so, it facilitates the user in subjugating the spirit and attaining the bankai of their Zanpakuto. The materialization can last for about 3 days, after which the spirit reverts into the doll which spawned it. Without this invention, achieving bankai takes at least 10 years. And lots of combat practice. Kisuke was the first to create and use this method, and after he did, he stated that using this method any longer than 3 days would be extremely dangerous. This method was later used for Ichigo to achieve his bankai. Number 7. Kisuke is one of the most popular characters in the series. In the first popularity poll, he placed 7th. He later placed 4th in the second, 8th in the third, but in the 4th poll, he then fell out of the top 10 and placed 20th. Number 8. Kisuke Urahara was directly inspired by the fictional character Snufkin, a character in the Moomin series of books. The inspiration is more or less the looks more than the personality, though a few traits are visible in both of the characters. Number 9. Urahara is actually one of the few male Shinigami who own a Zanpakuto with a female spirit. I tried digging around to find other males who owned a female Zanpakuto spirit, but I couldn't find any others, so if you guys know any, be sure to let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, Kisuke is the only male who owns a female Zanpakuto spirit. His Zanpakuto is named Benihime, and he describes its personality as not very nice. And finally, Number 10. Now, Kisuke's bankai was recently revealed to the public in one of the latest chapters. But what exactly is its power? What exactly does his bankai do? Well, we're going to go over its power and analyze its ability to get a better understanding. Kisuke's bankai has the ability to restructure anything it touches for both offensive and supportive / defensive purposes. Offensively, it can split open anything that is within its area of effect, as if cutting it thoroughly with a sharp knife. This splitting effect is similar to the act of tearing something apart by removing its seams. Supportively, his bankai can restructure anything by stitching it back together. This can be used as a form of healing, such as when Urahara healed his eyes using this power after being blinded. This ability can also be used as a way to bring something to an optimal working state by enhancing it, which Urahara used to overpower Eskin Nak Livar by restructuring his arm. All uses of this are manifested in the form of stitches and thread, either sewing up or tearing apart an object. I'm sensing some Frankenstein inspiration here. With this stitching ability, Urahara can also create a path for others to move through obstacles or barriers, as seen with Grimjow over here. When Chad came to Urahara for training in the past, Urahara stated that Chad needed to fight against the power of a bankai to improve his abilities. Urahara then assigns Renji to fight him, stating that his own bankai is not fit for training or helping others, and now we know why. Although, I'm not so sure if helping others should be excluded. If he can repair his own eyesight, he might be able to help repair others' bodies if injured. If this is true, I deem his bankai actually quite helpful. Maybe just not for training purposes. And there you have it, everybody. 10 facts about Kisuke Urahara. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Every like helps out more than you can believe. And if you haven't already, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me if you could, and you can be notified about future videos as they come out. Thanks again to the people who suggested this video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the week of 10 so far. We got 6 more videos on the way. And if you can't get enough facts about Bleach, well, why don't you click on this annotation right here for 5 facts about Kenpachi Zaraki. This was also the first video in the week of 5s, so I guess you guys can see a little bit of a pattern going on here. Anyways, thanks for watching everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.